Recording. What's good, guys? Only if it's like, what's good? Just got off work, man. Wow, what a fucking day, bro. I was in the back of the house. I work at a burrito place. I already told y'all this. All right, you know what? All right, hold on. All right, what's good? Long day. Drake job, Iceman. Yo, I said last video. I don't want to get off track because whatever the title of the video is, whatever I'm talking about. But I don't want to get off track here. Yo, Iceman was tough. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with it. I fucked with Iceman. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit about Iceman. Shit, we'll talk about it a little bit. Make Them Pay, Burning Bridges, Natural Treasures, like that. Those three songs, insane run. The first name, Make Them Cry, great. Beats on the Table with 21, surprisingly hard. I know too hard for the radio. That shit was tough. That's how I remember that. I only listened to it like once. That shit was tough. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really get to really listen to the other albums. He dropped like 3 albums, bro. That shit crazy. But yeah, bro, what's good, guys? Long day, bro. Got my SAT score back. Parents not. Well, my dad was pissed about that shit. My mom said we need to have a talk tomorrow. Bro, like it's, whew. Definitely could have studied more, but I got like a 1060. Yeah, I mean, first time taking it though, so shit, I have time. I can take it again. What are we gonna talk about today, y'all? I know I got some people that are watching my shit. I appreciate y'all. Like seriously, like first video. Look at the comments real quick to see if anyone else. Someone asked for my Instagram. I'm gonna put that in my bio. Yo, and shout out to I really like tomatoes, bro. Shout out to you, seriously. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know why that shit's doing that. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. I'm pretty sure you subbed. No, I don't know. Yeah, someone said AIUNE. Gur. I don't really know who this is. Gur is their display name. And AIUNE. AI_UNE is their handle. But I'll put that shit in my bio. But what's good, y'all? Getting a little off track here. Today, though, like, all right, so I have a lot of topics we can talk about. Okay, I'm excited to talk. All right, first thing, I just want to say, like, again, like, I'm being so for real when I talk about this. Nothing like, this is all top of the dome. So everything I say, like, maybe, I don't know if I'm just gonna start yapping, alright? But first, like, yo, I just want to have a reflection on high school, man, like, because, okay, like, so, starting off, like, let's go back to, like, elementary school. Okay, so, we'll talk about my personal experience with atopic dermatitis and reflection high school. We'll make this all one video. Yeah, like, when I was a kid, I might put a thing on the screen. No, I'm not gonna add this. When I was a kid, though, I had something called, like, I still do, called something atopic dermatitis. It's like an autoimmune disorder. It's nothing crazy. It's basically eczema, just really bad. Like, really bad. And when I was a kid, like, we used to scratch a lot. My face used to ooze. It was that bad. Because, you know, it would get, like, infected or whatever. It was really bad. So, as a kid, like, and this happened, like, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, I was dealing with it, like, real bad. 2nd and 3rd, I had to stay home from school a lot. And I used to stay home alone. We'll cover that. Cover that, too. I just, like, I know, like, that definitely made me self-conscious. Like, in elementary school, like, I was a different kid, bro. Like, really skinny, really, like, maybe unbelievable, really skinny. I was a drama kid. You know, I liked to watch Disney Channel. Like, I was different, right? I was different. I used to talk to I wouldn't say weird kids, but just, you know, different kids. Like, I was never really crazy into, like, sports, shit like that. Like me, I always loved like Disney Channel shows, shit like that, dramas. At one point when I was a kid, I wanted to be an actor. I'm not gonna lie. I remember as a kid, my mom took me to this place, New York City, for like an audition for Disney Channel or some shit like that. My guy did not pass that shit. First time handling like serious rejection. I was crying. I felt like I wasn't good enough for all that shit. I don't care anymore, but it's funny. It hit me a little bit. But yeah, like as a kid, I bet because that was before the eczema, right? I had really bad eczema. I have really bad allergies. Like, yo, I'm allergic to everything, bro. You wouldn't believe it. I'm allergic to all nuts, sesame, shellfish, eggs, beef, lamb. That's about it, but yeah, those are like major foods. I can't eat them at all. I never have. So, well, I have had stuff with eggs in it. Had a reaction, throat closed. Had a steak one time, throat closed. You know what I mean? It's always been like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so like that's part of the, I say that because it correlates with my eczema, because my eczema also gets triggered by like allergens, pollen season, spring, whatever, and like if say I rub eggs on my arm, instant breakout, like shit like that. You know what I mean? So I definitely know. Dealing with that as a child, that being said, made me super self-conscious, and I'm self-conscious to this day, bro. Very self-conscious. And I just feel like because I can't really tell the difference between being self-conscious and like a narcissist at this point, because all I think about is myself. Jesus Christ, like this thing keeps dimming. Not to sound like that, but all I think about is me, how I'm perceived, if I'm presentable, how I'm acting. Like I constantly self-reflect, and being home alone as a kid a lot, like I wasn't really talking a lot to a lot of kids a lot. I wasn't really allowed to play like online games. Really, like I always had restrictions on my phone. I couldn't really talk to people that much. So and I have a little brother, but he's just like in his own world. Like he just likes playing his own games, like doing his own thing. So I do feel like, so this is just like, I'm giving y'all my background basically. I'm gonna upload another video after this. Alright, whatever. But yeah, man, like I'm always talking to myself, always thinking, I'm always like super self-conscious. I always have like a complex of like everyone's watching me, everyone's looking at me. It's bad. It's really bad. So that being said, like that is the reason why like I am the way I am. Everything I do is like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird spot. I just know that I'm very self-conscious, and that's why, you know, I like being into clothes. I like going to the gym. I like looking good. Like because as a kid, like I couldn't have that. I was never like, you know what I mean? Like, the girls wouldn't like me. I have my last name. I'm not gonna say it, but people make fun of my last name. I have a Nigerian last name, because my dad's Nigerian. My Nigerian last name. People used to make fun of that. Like, as a kid, I feel like I was always just taking punches, always taking punches. And like when my parents didn't really like understand eczema that much, cause like bro, like can't blame them, right? But they would like yell at me like stop scratching. The shit was bad, bro. Like, and bro, I can't stop scratching. Like, it's to the point where I would like scratch in my sleep, waking up bleeding and shit. It was bad. I still do deal with it, but it's definitely under control. And yeah, man, like so. I mean, that's why I am the way I am, 100%. No doubt about it. I have no problem saying that. Again, like I self-reflect in everything I do. Like I'm fully aware, right? I'm self-aware. But yeah, so my personal experience dealing with it, if anyone else finds this video, like anyone else, like bro, you're not alone. free to talk to me. I can give you advice because I found ways to definitely like help myself out for sure. I'm assuming you guys can't tell. I mean, I still do have very sensitive skin, all that shit, but it's under control. It's fully under control. So yeah, having that as like a kid wasn't good. Definitely affected my mental state and always like it gave me like self consciousness like heavy to this day. So that being said, so back to like so we're just gonna reflect because it's junior year, school's almost over. I'm just gonna reflect a little bit, like, bro, middle school, bro. Like, cause I was in sixth grade when COVID happened. Well, I was in fifth grade when COVID first hit. That's when we took off school. So fifth grade, that was done. Went to sixth grade, it was like half virtual and integrating with school. So like, I felt like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I had like a second chance, kind of, like, not really, but like not really a second chance, but like just it felt new. I was in a new school. I was into like an intermediate school before middle school, because like that's how my school system works. I don't really, that's how it works in my district. But sixth grade comes and like start talking to people because skin's finally getting under control. Like I'm starting to I'm starting to get better. Sixth grade, and that was a regular year. And like these kids like definitely like is because bro, when people say like the crowd that you're around like affects you, like that shit can change you, they're not lying, bro. Because I started hanging out with sixth grade, started hanging around kids like, bro, like once you really get to know other kids, like, bro, like a lot of these kids is not raised right. Feel me? Like a lot of these kids not raised right. No compassion, no empathy. Like I'm not saying these kids are like ruthless, but and, sixth grade comes, it's just constant like racist jokes, like jokes about Jewish people, whatever. Kids making fun of anything, and just like being around those kids and like because those were who was cool, or I mean who I thought was cool, who I thought was chill. Should change me a little bit. Definitely like I'm not gonna lie, like, I would play along kind of, but I always knew like that wasn't me. But I wouldn't say like I was never like a bully. I was never like that. But yeah, so like I wasn't the same kid I was in elementary school. The same like drama kid that liked Descendants on the low, like shit like that. Like I wasn't me anymore. Like as a kid, I also was like I was also a Nintendo kid, Marvel nerd. Still am though. Still am all these things, but like I was like unapologetic about it in elementary school because I was like gay, huh? I don't know, just because I like Disney Channel and shit. Like sorry, bro. Like, but whatever. Middle school comes, seventh grade. Like I started really feeling myself. I started like growing my hair out, all that shit. Like I'm starting to get attention for people, and then I just start. I act out like I'm not being myself at this point. Seventh grade, eighth grade, like not myself, just doing anything just to be cool or popular. And like all the friends, bro, all fake. All the friends in middle school, all fake as hell. I wouldn't say I was annoying, but I was like, I kind of adopted this personality of like a jester. You know what I mean? Like a jester. Class clown. And that's where I really started to like step away from like what really matters. Hanging around kids that also don't really care about school. I'm still honor student, accelerated student. Like I take honors classes right now. I'm like, I'm still not like super average, but like before COVID, I think COVID really did mess me up. Before COVID, school super easy to me. Like till fifth grade, COVID happened. But like I just wasn't learning doing virtual. Like I would always log on to that shit. Wasn't learning, bro. So hanging around with these kids and then like starting to slip away from like understanding math or whatever started to change me a little bit. Stop caring about school a little less and less. It's still middle school, but still, bro, it's school. Like stop giving a fuck. I liked hanging out. I like being around cool kids. But I'm telling you, anybody watching this, focus on the goal. You only get to go to school once. Like, feel me? Don't take it for granted. My dad always told me, like, you only get to go to school once. This is the easiest life again. He wasn't lying. The older you get, as the years go on, the years progress, the grades progress, shit gets harder and harder. Harder and harder, 100%. So yeah, middle school started to lose myself. Freshman and sophomore year of high school. Freshman and sophomore year is when I really started to realize, like, yo, these friends, fake as hell. Fake as fuck. And then we're here, junior year now. And it's like, you know, I kind of game out, like, you know, I locked into the gym last year. Really started to focus on myself more. Self-reflecting. A lot of self-reflecting. Yeah, man. And I am where I am now. A lot of self-reflection that happened. Cut friends off. Stopped hanging out with people because incidents happen. I have a bunch of stories to tell, and I have no problem telling you. But yeah, man, like, I'm taking 3 honors classes right now. 2 AP next year. Not crazy. I just know my GPA isn't, like, I don't know if it's that good. I don't know if it's good enough for competitive college. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be honest though, at the end of the day, like, school, I'm iffy about school. Honestly, I don't really care about school. Still would love to get the college experience, get a degree, get a good job, but like, if there's other ways to, you know, live life other than just taking tests, testing knowledge, like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, school is just like, I don't know, man. And I feel like nowadays it's like less, it's literally like, bro, most of it is just social aspect. And it's just like, the high school that I'm in right now, like, a lot of the kids, bro, it's just like, a lot of kids, like, aren't matured. Like, it's just all, like, I don't want to sound like Jaden Smith right here. Damn, it's already been 17 minutes. Damn. I don't want to sound like Jaden Smith, but it's like, yo, like, seriously, okay, we talk about something else other than, like, this guy I had you on Snap or we're snapping. Like, yo, these kids, bro, do you guys know how serious these kids take Snapchat? You snap a girl, like, bro, it's high school. We're junior year. Start snapping a girl, everyone's gonna hear about it. Oh, you're talking, all this shit. Like, relax. There's rare, like, real people. The real people that I meet in high school, I like to keep them close. I like to talk to them, make sure, like, I know they good. Like, because I like real people. I feel like a lot of people in school are obviously not being themselves and don't self-reflect, and they don't really, at least to me, I can see right through it. Because I used to be like you. I could see right through it. I self-reflect a lot. Again, I can read social cues really easy. I just know a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I can just see through a motherfucker. I recently just really started gaining, like, that self-respect to really just, like, you know, stand 10 toes for me, like, this, you know what I mean? Really just not give a fuck. Because honestly, like, bro, high school, yo, yeah, it's high school, whatever, but, like, bro, it's just high school. You know how many years we live after high school? This shit doesn't matter. These kids went, like, bro, if anyone watching this, you in high school, you think you a loser, all this shit, bro. As long as you getting good grades, as long as you're taking care of yourself, getting good grades, eating right, finding people that you enjoy hanging out with. If not, doesn't really matter. As long as you're enjoying yourself and you're getting good grades, stop stressing, bro. You don't gotta win. You don't gotta be prom king, queen. You don't gotta do any of that shit, bro. You really don't. All those kids, bro, this shit's really pissing me off. It keeps doing this crap. All these kids, bro, peak in high school, guarantee. All this clout they have in high school, that shit gonna be over. You gonna see. You gonna see. Just focus on school, bro. It's advice that I have. Younger people my age, log in. And I know for sure it's easier said than done. Bro, with school, it's 2026, at least to me, it's just easy, bro. Shit's easy. Make sure you're getting your assignments in. You take the SAT, study for that shit. You can take it again, whatever. But just, focus on the bigger picture, especially if you're planning on going to college and having a career that requires a degree. Focus on school. Because if I can go back in time in middle school, all that shit, I would have just dialed in. Fuck all that hanging out bullshit. It doesn't matter. There's nothing good that comes out of it. End of the day, it's just a lot of these kids, all they like to do is gossip, all this shit. Like, there's only ever few, but you meet a real motherfucker, keep them close. Like, just get a real friend, bro. And I'll talk about that in another video, but having a real friend is really good. But yeah, man, like, that's my reflection on high school. I just, I hope I can retake the SAT, get a better grade, bro, because mom and dad are mad. But again, like, I don't even really know how I feel about going to college in the first place. But I have asthma. I would have been said military, not gonna lie, at this point. Asthma's a disqualifying condition. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that till like the other day. But yeah, man, like, I mean, that's all I gotta say for this video. I'm gonna upload another one after this. But yeah, like, let me know if I should start editing my videos. Yo, I had to do it one more time. Let me know if I should start editing them a little bit and just not pumping them out like this. If I edit it, I want to make it kind of like Corey Catchin. Go, bro. Like, just like use this like background music. I always wanted to do that. Like, you know what I'm talking about. If you guys know Corey Catchin, I fucking love Corey Catchin. But yeah, man, like, let me know in the comments about everything. Let me know about anything. I'll talk about anything. You want me to talk about anything? I'll talk about anything. Like, seriously. I'll put my IG and all that in the bio. DM me. I'm free to talk to people, man. I don't care who you are, what your name is, where you from. As long as you're not a weirdo. If you're a weirdo, don't talk to me. Like I'm saying, like, no, I'm joking, but just don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, don't be a weirdo. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Just be chill. Be yourself, man. Like, all I gotta say is be yourself, bro. Be yourself, bro. And recently, bro, I've been being myself. Best I ever felt, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. But honestly, I feel like recently people have been fucking with me. I don't know. I guess, like, because I know myself, like, bro, like, I have a lot of niches. There's a lot of things I know and like. I can talk about a lot of things to people. You'll see. I'll cover a lot of things on this channel. A lot of things you probably wouldn't expect me to. But yeah, man, like, be yourself, bro. If you a cool ass dude, like, if you know you're a cool person, you're a cool person, bro. Just don't be a loser. And when I say loser, don't fucking put people down just cause you fucking hate yourself. Don't do any of that shit. Fix yourself, self-reflect, be yourself. Like what you like. People don't like that. Fuck them. That's all I gotta say, man. Alright, I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm gonna upload that video after this.